I promise. I promise we'll get another run out of level 1. Alright? Mark my words. 3, 2, 1. This is it. A major reason of why I want to get another PB is not just because of that lack of time save at the beginning of my last run, my last PB, but also there are some new tricks that, well, new optimizations for now existing tricks that I need to take care of. $10 million resets later. I know, right? Alright, Zero. See you soon. Good luck. Oh my god, LPG, those are the worst. Those are the worst. It's like, hey, look, you're finally going fast! And now you're not. And now you're dead. Big oof. Yeah, it's debated material. And they do say that they love memes over at Sonic Team. I mean, I honestly feel like every video game company should embrace like the Way Forward and the Sonic Team and Sega approach to marketing. It's like, you know, the fan base knows what it wants. And it'd be good if the companies just kind of, you know, respected their wishes and played along with things as well. And I feel like Sonic Team and Way Forward and all those guys do that really well. Here we go. Finally, we're on task cycle pace again. Yeah, what's up, Nori? Thank you for the good luck. Ugh. Heck. I had it and then I missed it. I saw that LPG, that was so cool. I love that. I love it so much. So this is gonna be like a 310 exit. Probably with 311 actually. Nope. 309. Okay. Wow, that could have been a really fast level 1. But it wasn't. Okay, so Piranha Plant is the wild card here. Like, real talk, no one wanted Piranha Plant. No one even thought of Piranha Plant. But almost nobody is mad at Piranha Plant for taking a slot from someone else. Literally anyone else. It's a very strange phenomenon. I've never seen it happen. Like, ever. And I think it's fascinating. Nice 7. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. Like, I am interested in playing as Piranha Plant. And not just for the memes. Like, it looks like a pretty interesting character. Also, did you know that Piranha Plant has feet? It's not just the pot wheeling around it. It has feet. Go back and look at it. Look for the feet. So this was really good RNG. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I thought they just gave him feet so he could be in Smash. He, she, it, them. What gender is this plant? Oh well. What's up, Mike? How is it going today? Just discussing Piranha Plant and Smash. As per usual. Just like pretty much everyone else. You know what? On one hand, it's like, why would Linkle be in Smash? But on the other hand, there are already like, what, 3 or 4 different Links? 3, I think. Different types of the same character. And there are 2 Samuses. 3 Samuses. So you know what? Yeah. Put Linkle in Smash. I'm for this. This is okay. That is also a good idea, Ness. Oh, you know what? You're right, Nori. I forgot about that. Okay, that actually worked out really well. Wait a second. I don't remember if they announced Chrom as a fighter, or an Echo fighter, or a skin. Was he an Echo fighter? I think that was it. .104 PB, that'd be the day. I would need to achieve, like, the human best possible time. Plus, get the new skips perfectly. Like, it is by all means possible, but oh my lord. At the same time, it isn't. Yo, congrats on the Flareon jackpot, LPG. You did well. Later. Thank you very much for the follow, Legendary Soul. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. And enjoy your stay. Ooh, so close there, Mike. Wait another 0 seconds. Thanks, Tacky. I wish I could fix that, actually. That's ever so mildly annoying. How's it going, Machine Head? Hope you're doing well. So you forgot there was more dialogue. Oh no. Oh, interesting. Snivy, Oshawott, or Tepig? Ooh boy. I'm gonna have to go Snivy. It's a cute snack friend. Nothing against Oshawott or Tepig though. They're both top tier. In my heart. Oh dear. I fell. That's not supposed to happen. Why is Waterfall suddenly a struggle for me? I don't know. I used to be able to do these jumps in my sleep. Is this how post-GDQ functions for me? Okay, got that jump somehow. What? That felt way too early. Okay. Alright, get your flicks ready. Hey, look at the flick of the wrist. Whoop. Thanks, Zero. Okay, we made it to the first labyrinth. Let's go. We have a run. Accumulate gem. Beep. Accrue currency. Objective complete. Okay. I love that apostrophe. That is a well-meaning but completely out-of-place apostrophe. Two. Nice. Favorite evolution? I'd have to go with the Vaporeon, actually. I really like Vaporeon. It's good fish. Winnerion. What would even be my gimmick, though? Like light, dark, fire, ice, water. Would it be wind because of the win in wind? 1, 2, 1, 3. There we go. That wasn't too painful. Oh my god. Please! I can't believe I lost time on this. Of all places to lose time. I missed the mid-air whip. I missed the backup. I missed the backup for the backup. I missed every subsequent backup as well. Special move wins instantly. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I would definitely be OP. Heck. Why don't I play looking at the Game Boy screen? There's nothing on it. It's a blank screen. It's strictly a controller. Oh shoot! Did anyone see the combo? Can someone clip it and go back and be a hero for me, please? Right now. What was the combo for this? $112. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Zero. Oh my god. The run continues. I knew there was something I had to do right there. I just couldn't remember what it was. Alright. So ideally, I would be hitting around the 1550 mark right now. But it is what it is. I'll take it. That'd be like on a god run. I'd do that. There we go. It's getting pretty warm in here. I should probably turn off the heater once I get a chance. Don't be up here, please. There we go. Bad RNG right there. Yeah, it's getting pretty warm in here. But my feet are still cold, of course. Because that's how I work, apparently. Turning it off. Nice. There's the quick kill I haven't been getting for like the last 10 attempts. Ahead. Let's go. Oh, it's okay, Zero. Well, here's the thing, Billy. Socks don't work on me. If I put on socks, it keeps in the cold. And then it gets even colder, and I end up feeling better after I take the socks off. Electric socks, yes. My mother used to have a pair. I don't know where they went. Oh my god. I haven't practiced this climb in like years, so... I say, as someone who's only been running this game for like 6 months. So the reason why I'm now doing the monkey strat here is because apparently you don't actually need to get over the pit of shame. We don't actually need to get storm puffs in Scuttletown. They are also in Oasis Town, and I didn't know this when I was making the route. Now I do. Come on, why are you up here? Get out of here. Alright. Here we go. It's pretty early. I'm glad I made it. I should learn better strats for Naga Wasteland at this point. That second try is really good. Pretty sloppy platforming here. Alright, item shop first. Have you ever eaten a float muffin? So, 3 extra candies. And then storm puffs. There we go. Alright, shopping's done. Let's go ahead and equip the storm puffs right now. And commit to Squid Underflow. Hey Uber, how's it going? It's funny, I have like default greetings for everyone who comes into chat. I just realized this. I always say, hey Uber. And I always say, it's the Macrack, what's up? That kind of thing. And it just now struck me. Using new strats? Yes, I am, Zero. I just finished using new strats, in fact. And I'm already saving, like, almost a minute, I think. Overall. It's a sub perk. I mean, sure. Let's call it that. Absolutely. Alright. Time to get serious again. Heck. Dang troll. Okie doke, Goober. Yeah, I do, don't I? Oh, this is not good. I may as well just die as soon as I get up here. I don't want to risk this. I'm just gonna do that. And remember to pick up the spare life later. Highness, thank you, so good luck. I mean, I guess. If that's what I say, then I guess it is. But yeah, I'm just now noticing this, that I have, like, things I usually say to certain people. Got trolled right there, so it's a good thing I didn't do the thing. What other game consoles do I have? I have, let's see, I have a DS, 3 Game Boy Advances, a Wii U, a Switch, a GameCube, an Atari Flashback 3, and a Retron 2, which will play NES and SNES games. So long story short, I can play every Nintendo game except for those made for the N64. I'm gonna try a new route here, by the way, where I don't heal up. Hello, Zero, hope you're doing well. Yep, that seems right. Virtual Boy, good point. No one remembers the Virtual Boy, including myself right now. Get down there. How goes it, Spiffy Canadian? Yeah, it definitely is. I'm glad that you enjoyed. Get up, thank you. CDI doesn't exist. There's no such thing as the CDI. Oh, heck. Okay, I have to take it carefully down here now. I tried to avoid it, but I didn't. There we go. Saved. This is gonna be a pretty sloppy split, even with the time save. But PB is still definitely possible. Right, LPG? I still can't believe that there are people in this day and age who think that is a thing. I'm so hungry, I can eat an Octorok! How's it going, Paradise? I mean, ask LPG. He's the one who experienced it firsthand. I am glad that we got games like Wand of Gamelon, though, because, I mean, what would YTP look like without it, honestly? That was a really good fight. Oh, nice going there with the EV jackpot, Uber. Congrats. Yeah, Nori. It always feels good when he hops to the right and you can catch him like that. How long have I been running the game? I got my cartridge mid-May, I think. And I started speedrunning it in early June of this year. It hasn't been that long. And somehow I am... like, cream of the crop as far as players go already. So that's pretty cool. But, yeah, I do actually play quite a few other games on stream as well. I used to run only one game. And that was the case for, like, 8 months starting out. It was Frogger's Adventures Temple of the Frog for the Game Boy Advance. And, I actually have that run optimized to better than TAS at this point. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, that's a fair point, Uber. But yeah, if you look down below in my channel description, you can see a list of all of my speed games and all my times in the extension. Yeah, I made a TAS of Temple of the Frog back in 2017. I messed it up. But yeah, I tested out to 1837, and I now have an 1827, I think. Oh no, I actually messed it up. I messed up the easy boss. Good stuff. Okay, we just have to not lose this 13 seconds of time, which can literally happen at any time because these last 3 splits are amazing in my PB. What's up, Podsoil? How are you doing, my friend? Drink. Believe it or not, I have failed a run by accidentally selecting quit here. That has happened to me. But yeah, if I were to count... Back to your question, Canadian. If I were to count my speed games, I think I have, like, close to 20 at this point. After I branched out to Frogger's Journey to the Forgotten Relic, it was all over. From that point on, I was no longer exclusively a Temple of the Frog runner. Well, thank you, Podsoil. I appreciate that. There we go. Actually, a surprising amount of my runs have been overtaken by other people, and I am second in quite a few of my old runs. In a couple cases, third, actually. However, I can assure you that I did at some point have record in like 90% of my games. I might come back to them at some point, but it's kind of like I don't really want to spend all that time I could be using on yet more games. So I'm just kind of doing what feels best to me. Charlotte's Web Bop. I actually didn't run that game. I still need to route it. But Charlotte's Web for the Game Boy Advance, produced by Sega, is actually a really good game. Surprisingly. Like, I wouldn't have expected it to be a good game, but it is. Oh my goodness, is it good. It's a hidden gem for sure. Really silly as far as build quality goes, but... Oh my god, yes! Mike. I still can't believe that I missed it. After all that time. But yeah, for those who don't know, what Mike is talking about, there are collectibles in the game, one of which is tickets, and I spent a good hour and a half, I think, looking for the last one to round out my 99% completion file. I spent about 6 hours on that game. A solid quarter of that 6 hours that I spent was me just trying to get it from 99% to 100%. It was ridiculous. Do I like Advance Wars? I've never played an Advance Wars game, so I cannot answer that honestly. Alright, so we're getting fireballs. There we go. Nice, quick, efficient shot. Yeah, I probably have the only known 100% playthrough of that game. Thing is, though, not all playthroughs are on YouTube, so who knows. Alright, let's have a good race here. Feel free to type exclamation Roddy in chat for a little treat. Up, down, up, up. Down, up, down, down, down. I totally didn't steal that from someone I know. Up, down, up, down. Down, up, down. Up. Easy every time. Do-do-do. Whoa. I don't know why Shantae runs into the invisible wall on the left. Oh, I should do that, Uber. Very, very good idea. I mean, for now, you can just, like, type exclamation EDM, and it'll take you to my SoundCloud page, and my remix is currently the first result on my SoundCloud page, so that's something, but it doesn't really tell you it's there, so definitely something I should do. That's pretty smooth. Oh yeah, I will, Mike. No worries. I'm going to either do another Shantae run or switch over to Pokemon Adventure, depending on how I feel. Ooh, yeah, go, go, go then. Acquire your fill of the JoJo's. By all means. I got the pixel perfect drop down, but I squandered it. Soiled it! We had a hope, but then we squandered it. Squandered every chance we had, and all we hoped to dream. That's not actually a song, that's just kind of something that I kind of want to make into a song at some point. So yeah. Your friend is 100% correct. Also, does he still have his copy? Missed that jump. A little bit late there. Darn. Okay. Fair enough. I'm just wondering, because if he isn't so inclined to use it anymore, then, you know, I don't actually... I still have a reproduction cartridge. I don't have the resources to actually get one of my own. So, I mean, it's just a suggestion and no pressure, but, you know. I wouldn't mind hearing about the status of that cartridge and whether he, 1, still has it, 2, still wants it, and 3, would be willing to donate it monetarily or otherwise to the current world record holder of Shantae Game Boy Color. Up to you, though. Perfect. There we go, frame perfect jump right there. It's just for swag. Nice. That was really good. Alright. Well, I really appreciate that. Again, I want to be 100% clear that I don't want to put any pressure on you or him. It's just that, you know, the cheapest the cheapest original cartridge that's available to me right now via eBay is like 400 bucks, so not really feasible. At the very least, I'm curious to hear like his story about it. Why can't I hold all these world records? Ooh. Come on. There we go. Third try. Good enough. Thank you. Winner record. Oh man. We could go crazy in the dollar store with $400. I keep forgetting I have to hold the A button. That was pretty sloppy. Alright, bless RNG in the chat, guys, please, because this boss likes to troll me. So far so good. Go right, go right. Thank you. Alright, thank you very much, guys. Nice. Perfect fight. Oh, I'm behind, though. That's a shame. We had a chance. It's alright, though. If I gold these splits, then we might still have a chance yet. I feel like I just kind of bled time. There's no, like, real major place that I lost a bunch of time. Yeah, I do need to research that a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna do my best to try to make this PB. It's gonna be silly. But if it works, it works. Find a way to skip the boss entirely. Unfortunately, the way the game is set up, I can't really do that. I wish I could, though. And by the way, by that, I mean just straight up, like, the cues don't work. You need the stones to progress. Pixel perfect jump, let's go. Okay, that was a godlike mud box. Real talk. Mmm! Spicy. Let's take a chat poll right now, actually. Who here thinks that this will PB? If you think this can PB, press 1 now on your phones. If you don't think so, press 2. Alright, we got some hope coming in here. Dang, Uber. Fair. Fair point there, LPG. Get down there, thank you. Okay. Didn't die. In fact, that right there is a consistent strat I can use as a backup if that spider skip fails. So I'll keep that in mind for the future. By the way, if we could somehow get Harpy transformation early, a lot of this traversing would be negated. It'd save several minutes on the run. Wow. Hips too strong. Yeah, you're right, Nori. That's something I considered about, the debug mode thing going around. Yeah, exactly. I really should do some digging about that and see if it's a category with definable rules and such. Because it is a good idea. I like that idea quite a bit. And it's also a good way for people to, like, get used to the mechanics of the game before, like, running any percent. Oh, I got it. Let's go. I haven't gotten that in, like, years. Nice stuff. Not risky bits. Hello, friend. Biscuit roots. Checks out. Ah, man. I always miss that one. Oh, man. I really wish Elephant would face the direction I'm facing before I transform. This is not a perfect video game. Make no mistakes. I suppose in good news, though, I have done... Nope, that was the wrong way. I have been doing some work on my routing through here, and I have further optimized it. In Lab 4, so now I can actually move properly. Which is pretty cool, honestly, if you ask me. Thanks, TechieBot. Fair point, Uber. You right, you right. Alright, let's do this. Shoot, I forgot I was gonna damage myself on that enemy, so I could do Storm Puff Skip. Oh well. It's a little backtracking. I think that probably killed PB, though. That's fine. We can still get a nice spicy 107, though. Very spicy 107, in fact. I always forget about that jump. Back in 2014, when this game was run last time at GDQ, they were talking about making Flappy Bird jokes and how they've already been made about this particular transformation. And now, it's kind of funny to think about how it felt like Flappy Bird was going to be a thing forever, but now it's pretty irrelevant. Guess that's how culture works. Like, when I played this game, casually, and all the times that I've speedrun it as well, Flappy Bird did not cross my mind once. All I could think of is Joust. Which is, you know, it's accurate, because actually, Harpy controls exactly like Joust does. Get up there. You're so slidey. And it makes sense for it to be Joust as well, because this game loves to pay homage to previous popular series. I mean, I see Zelda, I see Castlevania, I see Metroid, I see Mega Man in this game. So obviously this fight being based on Joust it makes total sense. What am I doing? That's not how you transform. Get happy birthdayed. Sloppy fight so far. That was really clean. Yeah, isn't that like a fighting game term? If you happy birthday someone, you get them stuck in a corner, unable to move, that kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, PB is dead. But low 107 is very much alive. So let's do this. Like, I'm gonna predict a 107.40 at worst for this run. The PB before I got sub 107 was 107.36. So if I can get sub 107.36, that would be the second fastest time that I've ever done. Gonna be a nice strong finish. Yeah, sorry to disappoint Spiffy Canadian, but it is what it is. I'm wondering about running it back though, especially since I had like a minute total to save in the earlier splits, but I just didn't because I bled time. By the way, ooh, I got hot predictions coming in. By the way, my sub 107 was a sub 107 by 2 frames. Ooh, no faith in the frame drop hallway. I see what's up. But yeah, with less just like general spaghetti, this could have PB'd. It's alright. It is what it is. Stuff happens. I just feel really good that I can consistently get a really nice, solid run off like this. It's a good feeling. Bad luck there. It's bad luck if the tanks are walking toward you, because that means you have to double back. Also, I think there might be a faster way to do this part, but I haven't tested it thoroughly. I really need to work on it with save states, honestly. Alright, here we go. Flappy Burb. I am a ceiling burb. No longer. Take that. Rip the hot pred. Alright, this one worked at least. Continue to prove you're wrong. Will do if I can. Yo, I just got healed up. I don't think I need to take the shortcut now. I'll just save a little time here. It's for the kids, as they say. Monsieur! Cat in a box, see you too. Alright. I'm gonna do a little mix-up right here. Do things a little bit differently. And I'm going to run to the left this time. Nobody saw this coming. I love Cat in a Box so much. There's no point to it, but it's cute, and that's what really matters. Got it. That was really tight. Ooh, barely got that one. Almost didn't work. I really need to come up with a more consistent strat for this area. Because getting those two quick transforms are ridiculously difficult. And then you also have to make sure you get that jump right there twice in a row. So far so good though. That was the hardest part. Before, like, right at the end. I do a little trick right at the end that actually saves a little bit more time. And improves the time save, but it also increases the difficulty quite a bit. It requires you to maneuver very strategically and efficiently with Monkey. Just like this. Just like this. Here we go. Nope, I'm missing it. Okay. Good enough. Alright, here we go. Reaching risky at 105 is amazing, by the way. Just gotta say that. Okay, hang on a second. Is PB still possible? I don't know. I'm gonna miss it by like 3 seconds, I think. New pred coming in hot. Dang it, now I'm making my own heart pound. Oh, risky, why? Risky, why? Risky, why? She just shot into the wall. I've never seen that happen. Oh my god. What? How'd I save time? Spiffy, come back. You might want to see this. My calculations are correct. This is going to be a low 106.5 something. This is a PB by like a handful of seconds. What? This is the weirdest PB to date. You had faith, dude. Oh my god. I am very happy right now because I don't have to run against my 106.59 splits anymore. I was dreading that for so long because, I mean, look at this. Right now I have, like, a decent amount of time bleed throughout the run. Whereas my previous PB had all of its time save in the first 3 splits. Hi, welcome back, Mike. This just happened! I don't know how. I'm blown away right now. Yeah, dude, I think sub 105 is possible with current strats, you know. I have yet to get a perfect 3rd split with the new strats, so I think after I do that, we'll be there. It's at like easy mid 104. Thank you, Mike. Ah, that was crazy. What in the world? Okay. That was certainly a thing. First post GDQ PB. Oh yeah, it was all you, Uber. That was 100% your doing.
That was easy.
I'm also glad now that I don't have to worry about whether my 106.59.97 was actually a 106 or not. Because there is zero doubt about this one. And I'm very happy. Roll the credits, and don't forget to vote. Bam. No dropped frames, so that means I can use my my stream VOD, which is far more convenient. It's a good thing. I still can't believe, like, how did I save so much time? I seriously have no idea how I saved so much time. The only thing I can think of is the cannonball area messed up in my previous PB. But that was only like 10 seconds. Also, yeah, Mike, that's the extent of it. It doesn't matter which way you go with it, just vote your principal. Make sure to do it if you're living in the US. Tuesday, November 6th. Am I calculating that right? Yes. Tuesday, November 6th. Get out there, please. And just do your thing. Alright? That was... 1, weird. 2, amazing. And 3, very, very unexpected. I'm gonna go ahead and start the PB process here. Cutting the VOD and saving the splits. Let's go ahead and share these.